Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. This one actually was a replay submitted to me. Small on bottom right side as the Vermont Forces of Rammstein Summer Tour 2024. On the north side as the red USF, we have GraintDwarf2. And I realize first stream first cast each day, I always forget to set the macros. There we go. Now I can move around with the camera with WASDF. Or no F. WSD. WASD. Blah. Putting all of my words. Either way, do have Pioneers in the center of the map. We do have double Grenadier opener, skipping the MG42, which could be a very good capturing play. If you really want to either not slow down a capture game, you can always go for secondary Pioneer, cheaper than going for a secondary, going straight to Grenadiers. But I can understand the appeal of not going for MG42. This is one reason why my mod, and also I've always been an advocate, the MG42 and the Grenadiers should be swapped around. The Grenadiers should be inside the comp group center. The support weapons should be optional, not. And the MG42 is partially mandatory if it doesn't want to slow down a capture game. Especially in T games, you have to go for the MG42, or the capping pressure in team games is usually about rushing certain sectors. Vermont can do that quite well, but not perfect. I think British tends to do the best since they get straight infantry section, though OKW can do quite well as well. Either way, do now have a bit of wire deployed on out. Tank trap there. Up north, I do see some radio antennas. Rear echelon does take a couple shots at the Pioneer. Appears it got 0 damage. Behind some heavy cover there. Grenadiers will just find some heavy cover themselves. Pioneers do advance. It could be a good idea to stay right there, but rear echelon are not exactly the strongest unit. They do get force on back there. Rear echelon had to get a price increase. Originally, their cost was 160, which their performance is roughly around that point. It's just that they have really good performance with weapon racks because they have the same bars as picked up by riflemen. Honestly, the British tend to do the weapon racks system better than the US, since they're each different infantry unit gets different Bren variation. We do have now 4th Grenadier being put on the field versus now 2 Pathfinders, 1 Rifleman. US player is going for the captain. They'll destroy the radio antenna there. They draw a bit of fire there. Grenadiers and more Grenadiers push away forward. Pathfinders do forward pack. This is a line of sight blocker. Activate hold ground stance there. Does get spotted there. Grenadiers push away forward. The scope rifle has less accuracy at close range and long range, while the paratrooper carbines they have as their other weapon does do better at close range rather than long range.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Got 3 Grenadiers here that can easily force back the Pathfinders. Pathfinders generally don't perform all too well until they get the veterancy, and they do vet up very quickly. Nice little wipe there. Pathfinders, their level 1 veterancy is half the standard veterancy requirement as a usual units of veterancy 1, and veterancy 2 is about the same amount as other units of veterancy 1. So they vet up very quickly. Plus, their veterancy 3 is pretty good, giving an increased range, which is something that's not available to most units. Either way, Rapid Squad now falling back. Pathfinders inside heavy cover. There only 2 windows firing away. It is better for units to be behind heavy cover than light cover, or heavy cover versus garrison cover. But he does back out the garrison. Flamethrower is a great way to swing from something being indoors or being close to a flamethrower. Pioneers do hop on out and getting some good damage there, and does force back the Pathfinders. Captain and rear echelon over here, putting on some wire in front of the Pioneer built sandbags. And Grenadier is taking a bit of a volley there onto that antenna, or radio antenna. Looks like all the antenna have gone down.
Is taking our territory.
Listen up, fellas.
You now have an M15 being put on the field. We do have light mechanized company, but no light mechanized company, only infantry company. We got a mid bunker here. He does have battle phase 1, so he can't get his next tech structure. He's 715. He's probably going to get out pack 40. T2s are a little bit iffy if they can defeat an M15. It's all about positioning in that situation. Even then, M15s do have pretty good coverage. They just can't shoot forward. Pathfinder's advancing. Does get behind a bit of heavy cover there. More Grenadiers way forward. Did I say Pathfinders or Grenadiers? Pathfinders capture the VP. Grenadiers, there's some heavy cover there for them to utilize. Rifle grenade fires. Does get some good damage. No model drops there. Aimless on the way. The captain can't push out in the field until he gets healed on up. But the captain can get on back and supervise the production or the deployment of the ambulance there. And he does utilize it. Perfect.
Heavy truck waiting for deployment.
This is something I like to do. If I don't really care for if I have the captain around or not, if I lose like all except for one model, I'll just keep the captain back here and just supervise stuff to get rapid reduction going. Because I'm one of those players who tend to rush out a medium tank, whether it be Sherman, Panzer IV, or T-34. I do like the medium tanks. And by far my favorite is the T-34s because it's dirt cheap and does the thing what I use medium tanks for. Engage infantry while be able to fight other vehicles. Good medic healing here. He does have the Jaeger Command Squad. A squad I don't think is designed all too well, but it does do quite well in performance. 5-man squad Grenadier with 2 G43s is always quite nice to have. Plus has access to a bunch of other abilities. Smoke grenade can be quite nice, still retains the Panzerfaust and rifle grenade, and does have the sprint. And eventually the flare. It's a good tactical squad. I just don't like how it's designed. I rather prefer. I honestly hate the one-man sniper team. I think that the one-man sniper should be replaced with light infantry, such as Jaeger light infantry and Pathfinders. Either way, we do now have the M15 firing away. Jaeger Command Squad does fall back. We may see no Panzerfaust. He could perhaps try skirting around. He could try sprinting forward as well. Sprint is granted by the ambush training. And I really don't like how this ability also provides a passive sprint without any upgrade. It doesn't combo quite well. It came about because of a little bit balancing of the encirclement doctrine, because back then encirclement provided the sprint ability as a command 0 CP ability, which was available to all infantry squads, including the sniper. And so, as much as I complain about the one-man sniper, having a one-man sniper sprint everywhere is a really powerful ability. Unable to cast on the Panzerfaust, it is currently pinned, does fall back there. Sprinting snipers are stupid and yet fun, and that was the most powerful ability in that doctrine back when it was available. Had a zero CP sprint. Grenadier does back out of the building. Captain does inside the building now. Yes, and I would have wrote the zero command point sprint more powerful than close the pocket. We do now have a paratrooper squad being dropped in there, so lucky not getting killed off by landing on top of the structures. Jaeger Command Squad behind some heavy cover there. He does have... I think he had the AA mode turned on by accident. Grenadiers does fall back there. What was the original plans? Either way, did now the Grenadiers engaging the Pathfinder, flamethrower firing away. We've got paratroopers here being upgraded with M1919s, an incredibly powerful upgrade. Paratroopers do not have good target size compared to other elite infantry. They have 1. In comparison, riflemen have .97, so they're actually easier to hit than riflemen. But the M1919s does give them basically 2 fire-on-the-move LMGs, equivalent greater than the Grenadiers LMGs. Very powerful. LMG upgrade now complete. MG42 or LMG44 forward. He sprinted forward, not realizing he doesn't have enough munitions for the Panzerfaust. Big oversight there. Back 40 has been captured. He's probably getting it down. Does get one of the models. This guy's unsuppressed. Does get it decrewed, and now he should be able to rip apart the Pathfinders. Land Warfare picks up the Pack 40.
We are losing a sector.
Rolls a miss there. Now the squad of paratroops not being employed on in. He did lose both his rifleman squads so far. Didn't see the one loss, my apologies. But he's going to replace rifleman with, or the one rifleman and one pathfinder. That's what lost in total. Either way, paratroopers are an excellent replacement. They have an extra man, which does give them extra durability. Bit more manpower bleed, however, as I mentioned before, and target size. But they also have much more powerful upgrades you can get, and you don't need to get the weapon rack for them. Though bar pathfinders are still incredibly powerful. Jaeger Command Squad does fall back there, decapture the mission sector. Now we got a Flak Panzer Ostwind on the build queue. Ostwind will be very effective versus the M15. It has the plotted M or M1AT gun. And the US player does not have a major just yet. Probably seeing the extra paratrooper aircraft fly over to give him suggestions going for a prolonged infantry phase, so the Flak Panzer also will be very useful. Plus, it will help be very useful later on against the P-47. Back 40 gets a good hit there. Unable to get follow-up shot there. These guys are currently suppressed. They will get nice and close to the Pathfinders. But they need to recover suppression. Frag grenade there. Does avoid it. Very nice. Good retreat and good frag. Either A, you get a lot of kills, or B, your opponent falls back and you declares the engagement as won.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Land Warfare receiving fire from the paratroopers. Jaeger Command Squad can sit inside the garrison. Looks like 3 windows on that side. And we do have the captain now falling back from the Grenadiers. Flak Panzer Ostwind now deployed in the field.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
And rear echelon squad does fall back.
The capture point is being overrun.
Good hit there from the M1AT gun. Multiple good hits there. Your command squad now engaging. Up north, we do now have the M15 in the Grenadiers, not currently firing Panzerfaust. Your command squad does get suppressed by the suppressing fire ability. Another M1AT on the back line. Does use saber rounds there, and does get the kill there, and gets fully abandoned. Good sportsmanship would suggest you should kill that off, because abandoned vehicles are stupid design. And the AT gun's not going to destroy it. Back 40 there, unable to secure the kill. He actually could secure the kill. I think he has the angle there. Yeah, he's going to take the shot. Line for shot. And there goes the Flak Panzer. Great rifle grenade there, and does wipe out the Pathfinder. The reason why I really hate the abandoned vehicle mechanic, for example, in this situation, it was aggressive pushing, trying to kill off the thing. The only thing he should lose is the Flak Panzer Ostwind if he's going to lose something. It shouldn't. I hate that the mechanic of not only you lose the Flak Panzer Ostwind, you donate it to your opponent, a free vehicle of any sort. That's why I hate the vehicle mechanic, abandoning mechanic. It punishes the player for taking gamble and risks more than just losing the unit. It's also, I sort of view even dropping weapons from slot weapons such as bars as the same sort as well. That's why my mod, I remove weapon slot items dropping as well as vehicle abandonment. They're basically the same thing, but to more extremes. Flamethrower squad now falling back. Rifle grenade on the rear echelon. I say that was a bit of a waste because it has a minesweeper, it has behind heavy cover, you're not going to secure a kill, and you're probably going to get an easy win. N15 now getting repaired on out.
300
We see the major. No major just yet. Paratroopers does force back the Grenadiers. Oh, we also got a Austrian sniper now pulled in the field.
Change of plans.
We're losing a capture point.
Paratroopers can find some heavy cover there. Your command squad coming for a nice little flank there. Get behind the light cover.
Boys, get back.
And our paratrooper squad's now falling back.
Taking enemy fire.
Captain here, Pack 40. In a good position to hit the M15, but not a good position to stay alive.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Oh, we got the heavy Panzer Corps being pulled on the field. He's going straight for tier 4. He's lost the Flak Panzer. It's still an item you may want to consider reinvesting to, because you're fighting against airborne to hit the P-47s. But going for something a bit heavier would make sense. He has not seen any sort of other tank deployed yet on the field. Major not being deployed on the field, which... What happened to his fuel? He's been maintaining poor fuel income this entire game, hasn't he? Because after pulling the Major, he has not enough fuel for anything else. So, the Wehrmacht player, the Austria player, could eye for a Brumbar. I am biased towards Brumbars.
Get ready, guys. Enemy contact. Listen up. Listen up.
We're losing a capture point.
We do now have the M15 does press down the Grenadiers.
Supply line just got cut off. Ready. There's a major reporting for action.
Major now available. Grenadiers push right forward, taking a little bit of damage there.
To steal our sector.
Good snipe hit there. Grenadiers taking some damage. Does fall back there. Paratroopers making their way down south, being upgraded with the Thompsons.
42. Listen up.
Gerson squad push way forward. Paratroopers now firing away, getting some good damage there on the Grenadier. Pack 40 sitting on up. This one is an arc, but rolls a miss. This one rolls a miss as well. This one may still be an arc. Double hit and miss again. Getting pretty unlucky there.
Securing our territory.
Out of 4 shots, only 1 hit. That should have been quite reasonable to get at least 2 hits. Grenadier squad does fall back. This one only has a couple of eyes firing. Jacob Command Squad deployed on the field. We do have the Vertical maintaining great VP control, having 471 versus 204. And now I've got the half track getting repaired on up. We do have the... Oh, we got actually Thompson Rangers here as well.
We're at 200 points. All done here, boys. On for orders.
Flamethrowers push forward. Got now the M15 advancing, suppressing on the Jaeger Command Squad. Pioneers can't do much at range. Will spawn to the M1AT gun. And now the Grenadier squad's forced to fall back. Grenadiers move around. Major captured the munitions sector. These forces push way forward. Their command squad does fall back now. Thompson's advancing, but they're getting ripped apart.
42. Suppressive fire.
We've got a number of units hitting this Grenadier. He does have only 2 inside, so only 2 guys are firing, but the LMG is a very important weapon to be firing. Pack 40 rolls a miss and 10 again. Getting a bit unlucky overall this game. Captain needs to fall back. Oh, we also got the Pathfinders being forced on back. Does get the full wipe in the Pathfinders.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
And now we do have the Scott being deployed on the field. That would make it the Brumbar a very more appealing choice, though a Panzerwerfer wouldn't be half bad against the 2 AT guns.
Paratroopers ready for action.
Definitely a Panther is not needed. Panzerwerfer now in the build queue. Scott now deployed on the field.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Air command squad taking some fire. Does fall back there.
Now available.
Do now the paratroopers push way forward.
Supply line just got cut off.
And now the pioneers do fall back.
Orders complete.
Go to Thompson range, or not rangers, Thompson paratroopers. Grenadiers backing off. M15 still in this region.
NG-42, get down!
A capture point is under
He cancels
attack.
the Panzerwerfer, going for a Panther. He really wants the Scott killed. I think that's a little bit overkill, but does allow him to withstand the M1 AT guns a little bit better than Panzer IV. After all, Panzer IV, if he runs to both AT guns, assuming all rounds pen and hit, the chance of him dying is, or the speed at which he can die is 3 seconds.
Wing guns round.
And M1 AT guns fire really quickly.
A capture point is under attack. Orders complete.
Sector's now captured on up. Not getting hit at the moment.
Flanking fire. Adventures need removal.
Rangers or Grenadiers getting hit. Oh, looks like the Scott got a round off there. Frag grenade there. Pack 40 is trying to get overran. Air command squad nice and close. Oh, that's a Stuka dive bomb. Got a good hit on the Scott. Does not kill it off.
Wiped out.
But it's definitely one Panther shot will take it out. Panther now pulling fuel, has hold fire stance. The Panther now could help him fight a bit of anti-infantry support, but does make it a bit more vulnerable to P-47s. If you're concerned about P-47s hitting it, be a good idea not to upgrade it. If you want to get a little bit more anti-infantry support, it is probably a better idea to go for it.
Point secure. Point secure. Give me security perimeter. Back to full strength. MG-42! Counter fire! On our flank!
NG-42, get down!
Enemy fire! Keep low!
Up north, we got the
Overrunning one of our
Grenadiers
capture points.
and the sniper engaging that major. Bounce there on the Panther. Looks like one of the Grenadier models was a little bit far forward. Of course, we also got to capture Pack 40 here. He has 3 AT guns at the moment.
Enemy contact!
Your command squad engages forces. He does fire it up with the paratrooper. He can also activate tactical assault as well. Does fall back nice and early.
Round complete. Hold fire.
Capture complete! Fan out!
Sniper may finish off the rear echelon. No, he does not. Grenadier is now engaging, forcing back the paratrooper Thompsons. Good amount of fuel stored on up, enough for a Brumbar, as well
All done over here.
as a Panzerwerfer. Taking time to destroy this carcass. And firing a bit of smoke there, very nice. Paramount player has plenty of VPs. You can always just trade VPs for resources.
Weapon rack is now open. 90-day wonders.
Grenadiers and Panzerjäger Jaeger Command Squad advance way forward. Grenadiers. Maybe a good opportunity to actually go for a rifle grenade. Those backing off there. Panther repaired, pushing way forward. I don't think he was actually damaged.
Sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured. Forward on.
Your command squad receiving a bit of suppression there. Good defend there onto the M15. Something may have been wiped out by the M15 or M8. M15 does go down and he's backing on off. Does see some pins or bounces there. Your command squad getting overran. Throws a frag grenade. And he does lose the command squad.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
And now the paratrooper squad does fall back.
A capture point is under attack.
Grenadiers are here. Got the captain capture the fuel sector. This player does have 110 fuel, enough for a Sherman tank at this point in time. If you want to pull out any more vehicles, or at least things that will have to be worried about Panther, Scots are relatively safe to be around Panther since they have a long range. You may need to go for Jackson first. At this point in time, it may be a good idea not to pull out. Maybe deploying another Scot will be a good option rather than trying to deploy out a Sherman tank, because you'll definitely need a Jackson to go along with it.
A capture point is being overrun.
Good hit there onto the Scot. Explosive round barrage in return. Thompson Rangers pushing forward, pushing back the Grenadiers.
The Germans just cut off our supply lines. We've dropped to 100 points.
In contact! Point captured! Flamethrower!
Flamethrower pushes way forward, getting some damage onto the paratroopers, suppressing down the flamethrower. Ability is 20 munitions, so not cheap but not expensive. Especially when 20 munitions is 1 minute's worth of munitions income for the US player. And he's very far away from the P-47. Rifle grenade fires, gets some splash damage on the paratroopers. The air command squad has been redeployed. And now he's trying to go for a crush. He does have a pintle mount there. Retreats back before any units get crushed or any models get crushed. Captain makes his way down south. We got the rear echelon building up some sandbags. He is armed with a bazooka at the moment. Not sure if he's armed with multiple. Looks like just the one.
A capture point is being overrun.
Good hit there on the Grenadiers. We got a bit of smoke there. Grenadiers sprinting the way forward. Trying to hit those Pack 40s or the AT guns. Allows Panther to advance the way forward. He has 3 AT guns in the region. One does get decrewed. No veterancy on either of these units, which is very important for the Pack 40, or lack thereof. Does have veterancy 1 now, so can use target weak point ability. He's supposed to push forward, getting some good damage on those Grenadiers, forcing them back. Good hit there from the Pack 40.
We're losing a capture point. We just gained a veterancy level.
Enemy pins are in cover! Fall back! Let them know we got it. Spread the men out.
Do not have a burn bar on the build queue. Sherman tank on the way. He has 3 AT guns, so Sherman tank could be quite useful as opposed to getting a Jackson.
Tank support is here.
Oh, Stuka bomb.
A capture point is under attack.
Oh, forward maneuvering there. Does get decrewed there. And remember as well, Stuka bomb does decapture sectors. It's an ability I always forget. I think that's more like a thing that was supposed to be mimicking or maybe left over from when Encirclement. Encirclement does offer a single target decapture. but also can't break caches. Both people want that dead. It is now dead. So the carcass... Okay, no, it was blackened. The smoke made it look like it's still functional. Brumbar now pushes his way forward. Fires a nice shot there. Great damage on the paratrooper. Does have heal over time if when he gets out of combat, so he doesn't have to fall back. Kind of push his way forward. Grenadiers see a bit of fire there. Now the captain's falling back. Paratroopers push their way forward. Grenadiers firing away.
We're bleeding points like a stuffed pig. We're down to 50.
Does get suppressed there. And does get slowed, then suppressed. Sherman and Scott moving around. US player down to 40 or 39 tickets. And down decreasing. Pioneer squad does fall back. Panther finds a shot there. Does in return receive a pen. Brumbar advancing.
We fall into 25 points.
Panther takes some hits there. So is the Brumbar. Brumbar needs to fall back. Look at bounce there. Can still withstand one more shot. One more pen. Panther blitzing his way forward. Air command squad nice and close. Bazooka gets a hit. Gets a hit there onto Scott. One AT gun does get the crew. Rifle grenade on the other. The other one does get the crew as well. Only lighting the bazooka firing away. Air command squad does fall back. Bazooka will not be superior to kill. Pack forward trying to short the guns. Very nice. And now the captain's captured that VP.
We're down to 10 points.
10 points remaining. Not capture the central sector. Too much units push way forward. Maybe it'll secure the capture. Maybe at this point in time, maybe a good idea to secure the capture. So we can go ahead and just win the game. Grenadiers advancing, getting some fire on these forces. These forces do get suppressed. Good hit there.
The capture point is being overrun.
Bit of fire there. These forces now falling back. I think it's a bunker buster barrage from the German Panzer. Nope, it's not. 7 VPs remaining for the US player. Has stabilized for now, but he is running very low in assets on the field. Another Sherman tank could be quite useful to help him hit the infantry to prevent them from capturing.
Paratroopers ready for action.
Squad, shut it. We are receiving new orders.
Your command squad and grenadiers moving forward, getting some damage onto that captain. Your command squad getting hit pretty hard. Rifle grenade fired on top of the captain. Does lose the air command squad. Back 40 gets hit there on the Sherman tank. Grenadiers do take some hits. Sherman tank taking 2 pens. Panther advancing. Pack 40 over here, unvetted. Grenadiers pushing forward, gunning down the Pack 40. The other AT gun that is fully destroyed right there. Smoke barrage there, which will help him stall out the game. He needs to go for a close range rifle grenade. He's backing on off. Rifle grenade is now firing. Gets a good hit there. And gets the D crew.
Enemy is taking our territory.
Paratrooper Thompson push way forward. Throw some smoke there from the Stewart. The Brumbar can force fire the ground. And there's some new smoke from the Scott. Force fire the ground. And the smoke has subsided. Or dispersed.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
There's the capture. We got a single capture in favor of the US player. He has starting to secure up that sector there. Brumbar advances on the flank. Does get a shot off there. Grenadiers take some damage, short and take push way forward. Pikes for out and miss, Pioneers do fall back.
We are losing the sector.
Great hit there, bounce there. Panther pushes way forward, blitzes. He could eye for a good crush on the retreat point. He's reversing back. Be good idea to reverse back to the retreat point. Rise around the ambulance. And this is going to be the end of the game. The Explorer has captured multiple sectors, has a single capture favor, soon to be a triple capture with 5 tickets remaining. That's going to be game. As hold fire turned on, ambulance does get abandoned, ambulance does get gunned down. 1 BP remain. And that is the end of the replay. This is Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.